I want to show you what I see in the Bitcoin price chart along with the altcoins. If it's sounding interesting, drop the like, give me a subscribe. Welcome back to cryptogains. Haven't done a video in ages. Well, I'll say in ages, it's been a while. I shared this to the Patreons of the Satoshi tier. They were in the alpha class. I'm not going to explain everything that I said to them in the video. Satoshis get exclusive sort of alpha sessions. That's only for them. But I will highlight a tiny few things that I mentioned, which I can share with you guys. They already know what they need to do, but I want to talk to you about it and help you understand what we're talking about here, right? So, and if you watched the last video, essentially you kind of know anyway. This is not financial advice. With the Bitcoin, I've got this on the weekly time frame, right? And I'm using, there's a weekly, I'm using moving averages. I've got the 21 moving average, or all kind of random ones. I've got the 50 week. I think the most important ones that we've got here, which is the orange one that I'm flashing, which is the 50 week. And well, let's have a look at this. The 21, right? Those are the two that you see here. And that's sort of like the most popular ones that you see most analysts use anyway. The 50 week is where we usually hold support, which is this orange line. But I did say when we usually, you know, have broken down to come and test this 50, when we come back up, which is this yellow line, we break back up this green line, which is the 21 moving average. We usually come back down to retest it. We haven't had that happen yet. Look, I've got another yellow line here as an example. Look, so we've come down to sort of come close towards this orange line, which is the 50 week. We break back above this 21, which is the green line, and then we come back to test it. You see the red candle come down, and then off and away we go. Prices surge. Same here, look, we come down to test it, and then prices surge. I've been thinking that something like that might happen, right? So that means at some point, I would expect Bitcoin's price to come down to this green line, which is a moving average, which means the moving average is moving all the time. So maybe in a week or two, because again, we're talking weekly timeframes, this might move like this. It might go like something like that. Let me change the green color to see if we can blend it in. It might look something like that, which means that when the price does come down, it might not come so steep down to like 92,000. It might come down to maybe like 95,000 or 94. I'm thinking it's going to come back down to test this before it can surge up to the 122K mark, which I've been telling you all along, it's going to go there. At least I believe so. It might even extend beyond it. But that's at the bare minimum. I'm expecting Bitcoin to reach a new all-time high, new excitement kicks in and everything else. But I think this retest has to happen because we've seen it too many times happen in the past when we come up and we break above the 21 moving average and then bounce it to hold support, and off and away we go. Let's take a look at this. This is the total 3 market cap. This is all your favorite cryptocurrencies, excluding Bitcoin, excluding Ethereum. And it's really simple. I felt like we was playing a bull flag, which this pole here measures from, I think it measures from, let's have a look. Okay, I've done it from the top of here because some people can measure it from here. I did it right from the bottom here of this sort of green area here, right? So you've got your bull flag, and what essentially can happen is if you see price bounce between these two lines, you can take the pole, bring it along from the breakout point, which essentially is a bit more forward here, and that sort of shows like where the price can go in the future, which in all fairness is kind of measured up to my blue box logo where I've been saying it all along, this zone. And I think when it gets here, I'm going to look at the prices and see what's going on. But again, before that, we could see that same test back, like what's happening with Bitcoin. Where's it gone? Hold on, not that one. We could see the same test back off of this line before it surges, and that could happen for the same as this over here with the altcoin market, right? So all of total 3, which right now seems to be playing out. We have a line coming down. Actually, take a listen to this video that I showed them. Look. We might see a candle like that, guys, which is fine. If it happens, fine. I'm not shook. I'm preparing myself for it. I'm not, before we can surge. Let me just move this out like that. There you go.
It might be something like that.
You see? So this is the sort of stuff that I share in my alpha class. Now, they know what to do when it gets there. I've told them the strategy and everything else. They know what to do, right? But so far, it's playing out. Should it come right down? I don't know. We will see. But so far, it's playing out. But this is why you like and subscribe. This is why you can also become a patron if you like. And if you really feel like you need good, strong guidance, I can't really call it guidance. Well, it is guidance, but it's not financial advice. It's basically me showing you what I'm doing and what I think is going to happen. Become a patron. They see this stuff. The link's in the info section. Click it. Of any video, just click it, come over. I've got a bunch of tiers real quick. Take your pick. I always recommend this popular tier here, my exclusive VIP partner tier, because it unlocks all the posts. So you don't just see when I'm buying. You can see when I'm selling. I give you loads of different different things. There's loads of different posts that get unlocked and stuff, you know, staking, AR, or whatever it is. AR, well, yeah, augmented reality is coming, you know, that whole XR or AR, keep an eye on it because of the glasses. Once them glasses, anyway, yeah. So if you want to get in that, come over, check it out. You don't miss a thing because all the posts, you get alerted of everything, right? And if you can afford it, my next tier above that, which is the CEO tier, gives you access to a VIP Telegram group. It's a powerful network. I'm seeing people come in, welcome in, yeah? Overall, you're going to find projects a lot of the time before I do because there's smart investors in the group, there's whales, there's millionaires in the group that move big money and they get in projects early. They're getting in on these super early projects, catching them low, making massive pumps. 2, 3, 4, 5Xs are nothing for us now. You know, my group is bored of it. They're bored of seeing a 4X. They keep telling me, let's get another 20, 30X because 4X, it just comes often. So yeah, you know, you come check it out if you want to mess with that. Just know that you're dealing in high risk plays if you're going to mess with that. Whatever it is, AI agents, memes, game, or whatever it is, right? So yeah, this is what I'm expecting to happen. I'm expecting this pullback, and then I'm expecting the surge, and I think it will eventually come up to this here, this blue box, and then I'm going to analyze my portfolio. And I'll tell you what, should there still be enough room or luck to see serious euphoria come in? Because at that point, euphoria is going to be here. Your mum's sister's going to want to know, which is your auntie. Your best friend's cousin's friend is going to want to know. And at that point, it might, you know, you might have the chance to see prices really surge. 2.4 million, 2.5 million. Maybe at that point, I'm seriously going to look at all of my crypto and say, maybe I should be getting out. Not many people will want to be getting out here. They're going to want to still think it's going higher and higher and higher, right? Because your favorite coin, I don't know, whatever it is, your XRP, you think it's going to $30, $50. But at that point, it might have reached, I don't know, maybe $10, and people won't want to sell because they think it's going higher and higher. But smart money knows that at the 4.23 fib, which is this top line, that's sort of where prices usually extend to. Give my words, mumbling. Especially for a market cap of all the money that's coming in crypto. And again, this is only, this is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I want to leave it here short and sweet. You know, take this with you on your journey. I will be bringing more analysis as time goes on. Stick around to the channel, like and subscribe if it was helpful. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Never be defeated.